Kaizer Motaung Jnr. A lot of football in my head at the moment. So let's get straight into it. Let's talk about Italy's chances. The first game we're looking at, Italy against Costa Rica. What is Italy's chances?
Well, a tough game because I think this South American aspect in this World Cup has really come to the fore. The South American teams have really been surprise packages. And with the Costa Ricans, they've never won 2 consecutive World Cup games. However, they're actually at the top of the group right now on goal difference, having won 3-1 against Uruguay. And with exciting players like Alexis Sanchez, Arturo Vidal, and of course Joel Campbell, who was a sensation from the last game. It should be a great, interesting match to watch. But it'll be interesting to see how their defense copes against the likes of Mario Balotelli.
Okay. Now with the Costa Ricans, now they played the match of their lives to beat Uruguay. Now, can they pull off another one like that, a big performance like that?
I think in this World Cup, it's very hard to predict the results. Everything has been going, the most exciting way, very unpredictable. I think it could be actually a tough game for the Italians. Like I said, the exciting players, a quick attacking play, and of course that sort of a South American element at the moment. It's basically a home game for them. And I think I think this could be a draw for this game.
Do you think so? Your prediction?
Definitely a draw because both teams need to win. Both teams need to win to top the group.
Do you think they're both going to score, though, in terms of a draw, or do you think a goalless draw?
I definitely think goals. With the exciting attacking approach Costa Ricans have, I think they'll definitely go out to score. And with the likes of Balotelli and obviously with Andres Pirlo putting the strings in midfield, he can unpeel any defense. So I think definitely looking for a draw with goals. Okay,
so now let's look at the other fixture for this evening, Switzerland against France. France being your favorite team.
Yes, actually that's my team that I'm backing, and actually a tougher game for the French because in the first game against Honduras, they weren't really tested, I would say. It was a very physical encounter, but I don't think they were really tested, defensively. And the Swiss, I think, are going to be a very different challenge for the French. They're a very exciting, quick team, young team with a very young midfield. So I think that this could be the game of the group.
So you're talking about the midfield. What do you think the Swiss midfield's going to do with, or against rather, the French midfield?
Well, I think it's going to be quite interesting because I think that the dynamicness of the Swiss midfield with Barami, with Inle and Shaqiri, I think that's going to be quite a tough challenge for the likes of Pogba and Cabaye to deal with. Pogba is someone who I think still needs to come more to the party. Very exciting player, outstanding in Italy this year. So I think that it could be a different challenge for the French, but definitely very exciting.
Okay, so now let's look forward to the midnight game. That is Ecuador against Honduras. Now, Ecuador managed they lost their game, their last game against Switzerland. That score was 2-1. What do you think of their chances now in this game? And who do you see progressing?
Well, this is an all South American affair. I foresee a very physical encounter. That's the kind of style of play the Hondurans have, and that's what they think works for them. The Ecuador team were actually unlucky to lose on the day against the Swiss. They actually had surprised the Swiss a lot, actually contained the Swiss in that game, and actually were unlucky to concede that goal on the transition in the last minute of the game. So I do see quite a scrappy game, and I think that this one could be a goalless draw.
Well, bon chance to les Bleus.
Yeah, they need it.
Let's say that.
Know more. eNCA.com